Hey guys, Thogden here. Welcome back to a new video. Now today, we're with Thogdad, of course, the legend himself, and we are going to be doing a Premier League predictions. This is the one you've all been waiting for. The Premier League begins today. Liverpool v Norwich. Tell me in the comments what you think will happen in that game. Go follow us on Instagram, Thogdad. We're going to be doing follow back sprees from the Premier League fans that come over from this video. Comment down below who you think's going to win the league and who's going to get relegated. Thogdad, what are you saying?
Well, what I'm saying is that thank goodness we waited till the last minute, because the activity on this transfer market has been incredible.
Light goal today, what is it?
The light goal today, this is the Premier League, it's back. The light goal is 4,000.
Bruh. 4,000,
aim high, I say it again, aim high.
There's no way we're hitting that.
4,000. And when Thogdad says something,
you do it. Subscribe for more English Football League, Premier League content.
Starting with Arsenal. So many of my London friends are Arsenal fans, and I actually wonder how they get time to work.
Yeah.
Because they spend all their time whinging about Arsenal.
Wow.
I mean, Arsenal are a good team. You're not a great team,
yeah.
But you know what? It could be a lot worse. You could be a Bolton fan. I think you're going in the right direction, because in Nicolas Pepe, you've made a really good signing.
He's 25 years old, scored 22 goals in the French League last year. He will be really good for Arsenal. In the front three of Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe, that is scary stuff. And the last deadline day deal of David Luiz from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Wow, that sorts their defence out. They don't have to bother with Mustafi anymore, and they can play Socrates and David Luiz. That is great business. You're taking away from another top 6 club.
Also on Instagram, a lot of my Celtic friends are a bit upset at losing Kieran Tierney. Will he get a regular start? I'm not sure.
Dad, Kieran Tierney will definitely get a start. He is a really good player.
5th last season. This season, they will be 5th again. 5th again.
5th again? You're telling me, Dad, there's either Chelsea or United are above Arsenal?
That is correct.
Bruh.
I can never see Arsenal coming below 4th with the signings they made.
But Arsenal have got this uncanny ability to underachieve.
I'm going to put them 4th.
Aston Villa.
Yeah. Now,
with me, you might as well just roll the dice with this, because Aston Villa have bought a new team. I think you'll survive. Aston Villa, 16th.
As soon as Dean Smith came in last year, they went on a winning streak. I think Dean Smith can bring the best out of these players. I think Tom Heaton from Burnley for 8 million was a great snatch.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could stay here for 2 minutes and talk about every single signing, but I won't.
Yeah.
I think Wesley is someone that we should mention, a new striker which they needed. I do not believe they will do a Fulham. Therefore, I'm going to put Aston Villa 13th.
Yes, and that actually is what the bookies think. Sporting Life have got you 13th.
Let's move on to Bournemouth.
Now, there's a Thogdad fact about Bournemouth. Last season, Bournemouth, in terms of goals scored, they would have been 7th. In terms of goals conceded, they would have been 18th.
Really? Holding on to Nathan Ake this transfer window was very good. I think he is a player that's improving every single year, and I think he'll get better, Dad. I think he'll be one of the reasons why they concede less this season.
Yeah. Now, they've lost Tyrone Mings, but they brought in sort of young emerging talent.
But they never really brought the best out of Tyrone Mings.
No, that's true.
And I think they've got a very young team that every year is improving.
Yeah.
Let's not forget the players they have already. Eddie Howe is one of my favourite managers. Go watch my Premier League ranking managers. You know, he's up there.
Yes.
So for me, I put Bournemouth 12th.
Yes, and those 2 points are key. I've got them 13th.
Brighton.
They've spent money again on young players from the lower leagues.
Yeah.
My question is, are they good enough to keep Brighton up? Now,
I think Aaron Moy was playing in the Premier League last year. I think most people have got them to get relegated, and I'm going to have to agree with them. Brighton, for me, 19th place.
Yes. Last season, 2 points above the drop zone. This season, it's going to be very, very hard. Can they survive? Possibly, but I think they won't. 18th.
But let's go on to Burnley, who, another recent signing they made, Danny Drinkwater on loan from Chelsea.
Yes.
That is great. They signed Jay Rodriguez as well. They'll play Sean Dyche Brexit football, and I think they'll end in 14th. It will be okay, and I think they'll do alright, you know?
I tell you, that's a key thing, the manager, Sean Dyche, in his 7th year, they've got stability. He's a manager who knows how to keep a team up.
And he knows the players.
And I think,
and they kept Tarkowski from going to Leicester City, which was really good.
Jay Rodriguez banged in 22 goals for West Brom last season.
Wow. 14th, and
I think Burnley, you'll survive. 17th.
And you know what? I like the way Burnley is run. I think they've got one of the lowest wage bills in the Premier League. Chelsea. I feel bad for Chelsea because they brought in a legend. If they do well, it's all great. If they do badly, then they kind of destroyed the memories of a legend at the club because the eyes are on the fact that they had a negative managerial performance.
Yeah.
It's always a risk, like it is with Zidane. Now, the problem with that is they're in the most difficult situation they've ever been in with a transfer ban. If he can stay in the top 6, I think that's a goal. That 1 year, Antonio Conte, where they dropped out the top 6. Now, a lot of people are predicting them to do this again. I'm going to say 6th place.
Yeah. Now, 3 things. Inexperienced manager, losing Eden Hazard, transfer embargo, those are going to hurt. 6th place.
Okay, we agree. The way you were going forward with that, I thought you were going to put them in 7th or 8th, but...
I thought about it, and I think it's going to be very close.
I've recently been watching George Benson Football, the new channel. You should go subscribe to it. He's very hopeful with the youngsters, you know, and I wish them the best of luck this year. On to Palace. And if I was a Palace fan, I would be absolutely bricking it right now. They're a team that has very low squad depth. They've signed McCarthy, which is alright, but they made a really crap video and got roasted by their own fans about Friends Reunited. I don't even know what that is, but THOGDAD is telling me about it.
I'm old, I remember it.
They signed Gary Cahill, which was very good, and obviously a Bolton legend. Obviously, the loss of Wan-Bissaka and not having Michy Batshuayi this year will be a kick to them. They kept Zaha, which is massive. I'm going to say they survive in 17th place.
Sporting Life thinks you're going to get relegated in 18th. Yes, the Roy Hodgson effect. He knows how to keep teams up, I believe. Palace, 15th.
Everton. I think they've had one of the best transfer activities this summer.
Yeah, so they've spent 100 million on those 4 players. They've strengthened, they've shown their intent. I'm just wondering of the 4. I mean, will Keane get game time?
Yes.
You think he will?
But they played Calvert-Lewin last year with their lack of striker options, and obviously it didn't go as well as they could do, so I think Moise Kean will get game time.
I think Everton will improve this season. They were 8th last season, I've got them 7th.
And I put Everton 7th as well. Let's shake on it.
Nice
there
one.
we go. Leicester City, what are you saying? Because, you know, Jose Perez, 30 mil.
Yeah.
Yuri Tielemans, great signing, have to admit.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
But then you've got to counter that Maguire's gone out for an incredible price. I think he's a good player, but he's not, you know. They've got a great deal there, I think, Leicester. Got a lot of money. 9th last season. 9th again, I think.
9th this season, agreed. Liverpool haven't done transfer activity this year. However, they have a very good team, and I like their thinking. Just keep their players and keep the squad. Can they still go for the title? I believe they can. Will they win the league? I'm saying no. I think they're going to come 2nd.
I'll give it away now because it's obvious.
It's obvious,
City will win the league this year by more than 5 points.
Wow.
Liverpool 2nd.
Well, I think, I mean, the difference is City did transfer activity and Liverpool didn't.
Yeah.
So they've now got more squad depth. Let's move on to Manchester City,
Yeah.
which is funny because we're talking about it now. I'm putting Man City first. You've already said you're putting Man City first.
Yeah.
And the reasoning is because they've signed Rodri for 62 mil. They've signed João Cancelo, which is a good right back.
This season, they've really got to win the Champions League.
Yeah,
You've delayed it too long.
But shout out to Scott Carson, the English goalkeeper, who signed on a massive loan deal to Man City. Big money, I'm joking. Man United. Daniel James, Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire. That is 145 million worth of players in. Obviously, they sold Romelu Lukaku. How do you think they're going to do?
Well, this is it. Who are they going to replace Lukaku with? The great thing about what United have done is they've strengthened at the back with Maguire and Wan-Bissaka. They were 6th last season. They're going to do better this season. I put them 4th.
No, there's no way they're going to end 4th, Dad. Who would you play striker for them? That's going to bring them to 4th place.
Now, I admit there's uncertainty, but I like Rashford. I like Lingard. I like Martial.
You like Lingard?
I do like Lingard, yeah.
I like Lingard for England, not for United. I think they have a lack of midfield depth and a lack of forward depth.
Yeah.
But the fans cannot complain because they've spent 145 million. I'm putting United 6th. Right, Newcastle United, what are you saying?
Oh, okay. Now this...
So there's a lot to talk about Newcastle, isn't there, Dad?
Sporting Life, the bookies, put them 19th this season. Yeah.
Nah.
And you'll love a Thogdad fact.
Okay.
Newcastle last season had a better defence than Arsenal.
Yeah.
They had a better defence than Man United.
Okay.
They are quite tight at the back. So the key is they need to get more goals.
Yeah.
They've signed Joe Linton from Hoffenheim, 40 million. Newcastle fans love a striker.
They do.
They love a Kevin Keegan. They love an Alan Shearer. I can see Newcastle pushing, believe it or not, for the top 10 to 12.
Whoa,
but,
whoa.
But we don't know that yet. They were 13th last season. I've got them 14th.
I've heard the Newcastle fans are going to start a protest because they were really upset with the Steve Bruce managerial. I look, when you lose...
You know what, that's a bit harsh. Give Steve Bruce a chance.
I agree.
He's an experienced manager. He's a lovely fellow. He used to be a near neighbour of ours. Give the guy a chance.
Yeah, but all I've got to say, Dad, is look at how Aston Villa did with Steve Bruce and then look how they did with Dean Smith. Andy Carroll, recent signing as well, Dad. They re-signed Andy Carroll. I reckon they'll be in a relegation battle, but I reckon they'll survive. 15th place, Norwich. I don't know what to say with Norwich. Not too much transfer business. They've kept the core of their championship squad. I wish them the best of luck. I just don't think they'll have enough to survive. I'm going to put them 18th, but they'll have an exciting season.
They won the championship with 94 points. They haven't strengthened, and in the Premiership, they're going to get annihilated. They're going to be rock bottom.
Wow.
It doesn't give me any pleasure to say that, because I like Norwich.
And that brings us to another team that has had a lot of talk about relegation, Sheffield United. I think they made some decent signings, but I don't think they'll have enough to survive. Although, Ollie McBurney, for me, 20th place.
Yeah, Sheffield United. Shout out to the Sentinel Brew Pub, one of our favourite pubs.
Look, they're going to have a fun time in the Premier League, like we do in Sheffield every time we go.
Exactly. 19th.
19th, okay. I've got them 20th. So we've both got them to get relegated. Southampton. They've signed Che Adams, Musa Dienapo, some good players. Danny Ings. Danny Ings for like 30 mil as well.
Yeah.
But I think they have enough to survive. I think Che Adams, I'm looking forward to watching him in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Southampton 16th.
16th last season. I think this season is the year when they're going to re-establish themselves as a mid-table club. 12th place.
12th place. We both got them to survive. You've gone with the mid-table. On to Tottenham. Now, they made some good deadline day signings. Lo Celso, Ryan Sessegnon. Now, Ryan Sessegnon wasn't the most exciting last year. There wasn't much talk about him, but I think this year will be a big Premier League breakthrough for him. If he gets the game time, I reckon he'll be good. Lo Celso as well. I'm excited to see this Tottenham team, man.
Yeah.
As I am with Arsenal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of exciting signings. Like, I think David Luiz, to see him in an Arsenal show will be crazy. But also just to see like Ndombele in the Prem, and mate, I'm looking forward to the Prem, man. Yeah. But for me, Spurs, they've got a quality team. They made some quality signings. They ended third last year. They're ending third again.
I mean, Ndombele, Sessegnon, very young. Again, 19 years old, isn't he? Spurs have done enough to come third again.
Watford.
I'm just going to say that Sarr is a good young talent, right winger. Last season, 8 goals, 7 assists.
That's good.
A lot of people talking about him, and they didn't overpay. 27 million.
Watford will do well.
Yeah.
I think they'll be mid-table. I think they'll be 11th.
Watford is a team nobody wants to play them. Attacking, exciting. They will not struggle. 11th.
Yeah, cool. We agree.
West Ham. Sebastian Haller, centre forward from Eintracht Frankfurt. Last season, he got 15 goals and 9 assists.
Wow.
He's 25 years old, so he's got a bit of maturity. Exciting. Everyone who plays fantasy football is going to look at this guy.
I think Pablo Fornals is someone that no one's talking about because everyone's talking about Haller, but he is going to be good. West Ham, I think they're going to end in the same place as last year, 10th place.
I'm saying 10th again.
There we go. But let's move on to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Signing Jimenez, obviously, he's now a player for them.
Yes.
And obviously, like Dendoncker, who's been around, but the more recent signings like Cutrone, I think he did well at AC Milan. He's young, but I don't think he's designed for the Prem.
Yeah.
He's not incredibly strong. He's not incredibly quick.
Right.
I don't think he's going to be doing as well as he would do in the Serie A. And this is what I've been told from my mate Aaron, who's an AC Milan fan. I think it's been very close between Everton and Wolves. Everton have just spent bigger and better. Therefore, I think they're going to nick into that 7th place. Who knows? One of them could nick into the top 6. We'll find out soon. I wish them the best of luck. Where do you think they'll come down?
Wolves 7th last season, but interestingly, they weren't prolific. They scored 47, they conceded 46. We agree.
We have to shake.
There's a lot of shaking today.
And we have. I'm going to have to go wash my hands because it's the end of the video. So there we go. Thank you for watching this video. Football begins today in the Premier League.
So, I mean, I tell you, we're in Moscow tonight. I'm going to find a sports bar and watch the game.
We're going to go find a sports bar and absolutely love it. The Premier League is back. Come on. Keep up with the scores. Do a fancy Premier League team, which we need to go make very quickly.
Let's do that, shall we?
Yeah, let's go do it.
Let's post on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll
join our league.
Let's go follow us on Instagram, THOGDAD, to keep us updated with the fancy Premier League that we're going to be making and our own teams and stuff like that. So there's exclusive content over there right now, and we'll be following people back from the Prem. Light goal today, what is it?
The light goal today, this is the Premier League. It's back. The light goal is 4,000. 4,000, aim high. I say it again, aim high.
There's no way we're hitting that.
4,000, 4,000. And when Thogdad says something,
you do it. Subscribe for more English Football League, Premier League content. See you all in a bit. Smash the like button because when Thogdad says it, you do it.
You do it.
And we'll see you in the comments. Tell me who you think we'll get top 4 and tell me who you think we'll get relegated. We've just been filming in Russia. It's been a laugh, but it's time to get back to content for you guys. See you very soon. Bye.